Here are the answers to the Unit J Algebra Study Guide. 10 to the fourth really means I'm going to take 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Take the base times itself, whatever the exponent says. I'm going to append 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. And I'm just left with 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. So it equals 10,000. 2 to the fourth is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 gets me to 16. 5 to the third would be 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 25 is like 5 quarters, 125. 7 squared, 7 times 7, 49. 10 to the fifth, 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Which means I'm going to have 5 zeros and 1, 100,000. Write the expression but don't solve. How many legs in all on T turkeys and H horses? Well, turkeys have 2 legs. So that would be 2t, or 2 times t. And horses have 4 legs. So that would be 4h. And I want to add those together, not multiply. How much money in all if you have D dimes, P pennies, and Q quarters? So dimes are worth 10, so that would be 10D. Because 10 times the number of dimes would tell me how much my dimes are worth. Plus 1p, or if you just wanted to say p, because the pennies are worth 1 each, plus 25 times the number of quarters, which would be 25q. Balance the equation with the correct sign or number. Tell the kids to box up both sides of the equal sign, and then work on the side that you could do. Over here, I'm going to do 30 minus 20 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. So if this side equals 15, this side also has to equal 15. The only way I can get 10 something 5 to equal 15 is plus. Box up both sides. Doing division first. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 7 times 7 is 49. So I need 49 over here. 50 minus something gets me to 49. Oh yeah, 50 minus 1. Box both sides. Multiplication comes first in order of operation, so that would be a 6. So now I have 7 minus 6 plus 4. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. How can I make this a 5 over there? 3 plus 2. Box both sides. This time I'm starting with the right side because all the numbers are there. Do my multiplication first. 40 minus 15 is 25. So I need this to be 25. 25 minus 8 doesn't make sense because it's going to be a number smaller than 25. So I want to do 25 plus 8, which is going to be 33. Box both sides. Do my parentheses first. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 times 11 is 99. So I need this side to also be 99. 50 plus something gets me to 99. That would be 49. Box both sides. Do my exponents first. So there's 9 from 3 times 3. Then I'm going to multiply. I got 9 plus 10, so that's 19. Almost left out my minus 1 there. 19 minus 1 gets me to 18. So this side needs to be 18. I have to take 6 times 3. Okay. Solve these. C is the cost. D is the number of diners. So C equals $4 times D minus $1.50. Solve for C if D equals 6. Just put the 6 right in there and then just do the stuff. So I got $4 times 6. That would be $24. Subtract the $1.50. Sounds like they're giving some kind of coupon. And I end up with $22.50. T is the total cost. P is the price before tax. Solve for T if P equals 200. So I'm going to put a 200 in here. And I'm going to put a 200 in here. I need to do parentheses first. So I got 200 times 0.07. 0014. Move my decimal over 2 spots. Oh, 14 bucks. So all of this was 14, and I just have 200 plus 14, $214. That makes sense. If you went and bought something for 200 bucks, you got to pay $14 tax. P is percent right, W is the number wrong. So P equals 100 minus 4W. 4W really means 4 times W. Don't forget that. So when I put this 3 there, that really means 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 100 minus 12 gets me to 88. Not bad for a test. Hopefully you'll do better than that on tomorrow's test. On these, I just put the number in, so I'm putting a 2 in for the G. I still have to follow rules of order of operation, so I'm going to multiply first. 2 times 3 is 6. 12 minus 6 gives me to 6. Solve if m equals 7. I just put a 7 in for m. This time I want to divide first because it's multiplying and dividing. I got mult or div, and dividing is first in line, so that's a 5. 5 times 7, 35. Put a 6 in for k. Do my parentheses first. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 times 7, 63. A is 4. Just put it there. Multiplying comes before subtracting. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 minus 4 is 41. We got order of operations. Remember, it's parentheses, exponents, mult, or div, add or subtract. So multiplying and dividing are on the same level, so I'm going to divide first because it's first in line. 54 divided by 9 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Multiplying is above subtracting in power, so I want to multiply first. We got a 15 there. Bring everything straight down. 20 minus 15 equals 5. Subtracting and adding equal power, so I'm going to subtract first. I got a 24. 24 plus 9 gets me to 33. Multiplying has the most power, so I'm doing it first. I got an 8 there. Bring everything else straight down. So then I have 15 minus 8 plus 3. Subtracting is first in line. 15 minus 8 is 7. 7 plus 3 equals 10. Still going with order of operations. No parentheses. I do see exponents, so I'm going to do that. That's a 25. Bring everything else straight down. I'd see multiplying next. 8 times 11 is 88. Everything else straight down. Subtracting and adding are even, so I'm going to subtract first. That would be 63. Plus 3 more gets me to a 66. We got subtracting and adding. I'm going to subtract first because it's first in line. So I got 7 plus 4 minus 2. Adding is first in line this time. 11 minus 2 equals 9. No parentheses, no exponents. There is multiplying. 6 times 4 is 24. Everything straight down. Dividing comes before adding. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 plus 1 equals 9. Do my parts in parentheses. 9 times 7 is 63. I'll go ahead and do this part that's in parentheses. 5 plus 4 is 9. 63 minus 9 gets me to 54. Bob's Bakery, first donut cost 95 cents. Every donut after that costs 75 cents. How much would it cost to buy 4? Just draw them and put the price on it. So the first donut's 95. How much is it going to cost to buy 4? So I'm getting 3 more donuts. And all of these cost 75 cents. I could do 75 times 3 plus 95, or I could just add them up this way. I don't think this is too much to put in one line. 5, 10, 15, 20. Carry my 2. 11, 18, 25, 32. $3.20. Okay. Lester counted 26 wheels on the 10 vehicles in the parking lot. He saw blank motorcycles and trucks. Okay, I told the kids a special strategy for this is draw the number of whatever you have, vehicles, animals. So I got 10 vehicles. And I'm going to put the smaller number of wheels. Since motorcycles only have 2 wheels, I'm just going to go like this. So there's one vehicle with 2 wheels. 2 wheels, 2 wheels, 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, 7 of them, 8 of them, 9 of them, 10 of them. So right now we're at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 wheels. And we need to get to 26. So we're just going to pull the magic wand out and change a motorcycle to a truck. So bam, bam, add 2 wheels. That's now a truck. We're at 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So now we got our 26 wheels. All we have to do is count how many of each thing. There are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 motorcycles and 1, 2, 3 trucks. Costs $6 for adults and $3 for kids to visit the museum. How much for 14 kids and 4 adults? So let's just start with the 14 kids, and it's $3 for them to go in. 14 times 3, $42. And we got 4 adults. And each of them is paying 6. 4 times 6 is 24. And then I just need to add my two amounts together. 42 plus 24 equals 66. So it would be $66 for them all to get into the museum. And we now have the trapezoids. The students will have the formula on the test. Area of a trapezoid equals 1/2 height times base 1 plus base 2, all in parentheses. Okay, I think I'm going to do perimeter first. Perimeter just means I add all the sides. So I'm going all around the outside. So I got 13, 9, 9, and 5. Most people would like to put the 9 and 9 together and get 18. And then we'll add 11, 16, carry my 1, 3, 36 inches. Okay. Let's do the formula for the area of the trapezoid. So I got 1/2 times the height, is this part in here with the arrow, because its height's always straight up and down, so that's 8, times parentheses, base 1 and base 2, it doesn't matter which is which, 5 plus 13. So I'm going to do my part in parentheses first. 5 plus 13 is 18. Bring everything else straight down. So now I have my choice of half of 8 or half of 18. I think I'm just going to do half of 8. Half of 8 is 4. So I got 4 times 18. 4 times 8 is 32. Carry my 3. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. 72 square inches. So over here, try perimeter of this one. I've only got 4 numbers there, so I got 12, 8, 6, and 9. 2, 10, 16, 25, carry my 2. 35 inches. 1/2, I'm doing area, 1/2 times the height. This would be my height right here because it's straight up and down. And that's 8 times base 1 plus base 2. 12 plus 6. Do my part in parentheses. I got 18 times 8 times 1/2. Hey, did you notice we just did that one over here, right? Same as the first problem. 1/2 times 8 is 4. 4 times 18, 72 square inches. Perimeter, I want the 4 numbers on the outside, so I got 3 6s. That would be 18, plus a 10 on the bottom. Add them together, I got 28 inches going around. 1/2 times my height is here in the middle, going straight up and down. 5 times base 1 plus base 2, I got 6 plus 10. 6 plus 10 is 16. So 1/2 times 5 times 16. This time I don't want to do 1/2 times 5 because it's an odd number, so I'm going to do half of 16, which is 8. And 8 times 5 gets me to 40 square inches.